Hello everyone, this is CS Divesh Goyal, practicing company secretary from Delhi. Today in this video, this is our part 2 of our series of FLA return, foreign liability and asset return. In this video, we are going to show you the demo how an entity, as we discussed in the earlier videos, companies, LLPs, partnership firm can register with the FLAIR portal of RBI for filing of the FLA return. For discussion on the same about the FLA and the applicability of FLA, we have already discussed in the earlier video. In this video, we will discuss about the demo and we will see the demo of the same. Let me show you the demo of same. So, as you can see on the screen, for registration of an entity with the RBI, if a company want to register an entity for the filing of the FLA return, they have to log into the web. They have to visit the website of the player.rbi.org.in. Once they will visit this website, this page will open, and on this page, companies or LLPs have to mention their username, password, and cache. As as the entity is first time going to file the FLA return, first they have to create a login ID on the FLAIR portal. So here is the option for new entity user. Once we will click on the new entity user, this window will be open. In this window, as you can see on the first entity type, in entity type we have to mention companies, limited liability partnerships, others, partnership firm, whatever is the status of the entity you have to select. After selection of the status of the entity, you have to mention the corporate identification number. In case of companies, you have to mention the SIN number. In case of LLPs, you have to mention the LLPI number. In case of partnership and other things, as on latest filation ending March, whatever is available for those entities. Once you click on the type of entities and mention the SIN number, you have to mention the entity name, PAN number, registered address of the entity, email ID and phone number of the company or LLP. Select. You have to select the state, then you have to select the district, then you have to mention the PIN code number. After this, whether the SIN LLP has changed during the latest financial year ending March. If during the financial year company have changed their SIN or LLPI number, then you have to select yes or no accordingly. As per next point, whether the name of entity has changed during the latest financial year ending March. If name of entity has changed, that also you have to mention. After mentioning the detail of entity, you have to mention the detail of authorized person. Authorized person will be a person who is authorized to do everything on behalf of the entity, like filing of the FLA return, login on the RBI side, login on the FLAIR side. You have to mention the first name, middle name, and last name of the person. You have to mention username, whichever username you want to use in future for login with the FLAIR. PAN number of the authorized person, mobile number of the authorized person, and email ID of the authorized person. All these information you have to mention about the authorized person. Along with these information, companies require to attach two documents: upload verification letter, upload authority letter. These two documents are required to attach. Now, what is the format of this verification letter and authority letter? If you will go on the back page on the earlier when we went to the FLAIR portal, here is the format of verification letter, format of authority letter. We have already downloaded it. Format of authority letter. This is the authority letter format. The best part of the FLAIR portal, they have given all the formats. You have to mention Shri, Srimati, Miss, name and designation of person, name of designation of the authorized person, PAN number of the authorized person, and the information about the person, SIN number of the company, register office address of the company, and PAN of the company. You have to mention here. Then you have to require the signature of the person. After the signature of the person, you require to scan this document. This is the first attachment. Second is the verification letter. In the verification letter, again you have to mention the name and designation of person, PAN number of the person, to register as a business user for submission of annual return of FLA on behalf of company. Here, name of the company, SIN of the company, name and designation of the authorized person. Best part is the verification letter, that in case of authority letter, you require signature and then you have to scan the letter. In case of verification letter, you don't require any signature. You just have to fill the information in the verification letter and convert this verification letter into PDF. As mentioned here, after furnishing all details, convert this Word file of verification letter into PDF file and then attach the same in the FLA registration form. So once these both letters are finalized by the company, then you have to attach this letter here in this column verification letter, in this column authority letter. After mentioning all the information, after attaching both the document, company just have to click on the submit button. Once they will click on the submit button, the information for the registration on the FLAIR portal for the entity shall be registered with the RBI. Then RBI will approve the same within 2 or 3 days if they find all the documents or information are correct. So this is the complete way. This is the complete process of registration with the FLAIR portal for filing of the FLA. Hope you found this video useful. In our next video, we will show you the demo how to file the FLA return after creation of the login ID. If you found this video useful, please subscribe our YouTube channel. Further, if you are having any queries, you can mention the queries in the comment box. And if you want to subscribe our WhatsApp for the regular updates, you can message us on 8130657778. Thank you so much.